Hi everyone, I'll be with you shortly. Just waiting for everybody to pop in. Okay, we're going to get started. So tonight I'm going to be creating a card with some ink refills. I'm going to show you how to do a neat background. And the card we're going to be doing is this one. And this is all done on watercolor paper. So let me give you a list of supplies I'm using. I'm using the butterfly dies, and I have the little detailed one and then the outline one. Hi Debbie, hi Fran, hi Kelly. I've gone ahead and cut these ahead of time so you guys wouldn't have to watch me cut them out. I have Whisper White cardstock, 11 inches by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. I lost my train of thought there for a minute. Watercolor paper, 4 1/4 by 6, and I left it this long because we're going to cut once this is dry, and I'll show you why. And then lemon lime twist, 5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. Basic black ink pad. I'm using the sentiment from Picture Perfect Birthday, and it's the happiest of no, never mind. Celebrate the Good Stuff is the one I'm using. And then we also need a spritzer bottle with water. And the colors I'm using today is Lemon Lime Twist, Daffodil Delight, Real Red, and Tempting Turquoise. You can use any color for this technique. So I'm going to go ahead and take all the lids off. And you do need some paper towels. This is a little bit messy. And lastly, I've got the metallic sequins. I just have 3 here that I took out ahead of time so you wouldn't have to watch me go through all this. Hi Linda, hi Wendy, hi Brianna, hi Kathy. So glad you guys are here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is bring in my watercolor paper. I'm just getting everything else ready. This is another card that really doesn't take that long. I just got ink on me, so let me wipe that. So I'm going to bring in the watercolor paper. I'm going to start out with the red. And I'm just putting 2 drops right on the edge. The yellow, or Daffodil Delight, I should say. Lemon Lime Twist. Hi Lisa, hi Sandy, hi Diane. And then Tempting Turquoise. So I have 2 drops of each. I'm just going to slightly lift this up. And if you look at my card, I kind of end the color right here. For those of you just popping in, this is the card we're making. So I'm going to start spritzing very, very lightly, like halfway down. And then work my way up. And as I do that, you can see the color start to work its way down. Okay, now I'm going to bring in one of the paper towels I've got here. I don't want it to go further than this. So I'm going to press this down. And then you'll see as this dries, I could have left some of the color on to make it a little bit darker. I'm going to spray it again. I just like that streaking effect, so I don't want it to go down too far. So I'm just going to leave this one as is. And I've gone and done a couple ahead of time. This does take a while to dry. So as I said, this is more like a rainbow color, but you could use any color. Now, the reason that this is 6 inches long, you see what it does at the top? I've got a lot of dots there, and I don't want that. So this is where I would trim that off and then make this the size that I want. So I'm going to set this one aside. So this is the card, and they're always going to look different, of course. So you can see how the bottom here, and they tried to mix in here. Another important thing is to make sure your fingers are clean. That's where all these little spots happened right here. So on this one, this is the size that I just used. So I would bring my paper cutter in and trim this down to 3 3/4. And then see where you have some of the dots right here. I don't like that, so I'm going to cut off about a 1/2 inch from the top. And this makes it look a lot cleaner. And then I'm going to go 5 inches on here. So when I gave you the third measurement, it was actually the measurement that you're going to cut this off once it's dry. So let's bring in the card base. And then we're going to glue the lemon lime twist layer. I wanted to remind you guys too, I know we talked about this before. On April 9th, we're going to be receiving the retiring list. So make sure on the in colors, make sure you guys get all your refills and your extra card stock. They're going to go fast. Now I'm going to do this one differently. This one I did the colors going upwards. This one I'm going to go down because you can do either way. Now let's bring the sentiment in. And remember that we're stamping on watercolor paper, so I always sit a little bit longer to make sure the ink is absorbed. So this is a really quick card. The only drawback is waiting for the ink to dry. But if you're going to do this, I would do a couple of them at a time. That way you get messy just once. Now for the detail butterfly, I'm just going to add glue in the center, fold the wings. Oh, Kathy, you don't have any re-inkers? I always tell my customers when they buy an ink pad to make sure they get the re-inkers. Okay, and there's my sequins. And these, I use the glue dots and just press them right on the glue dot. And press them in place real quick and easy. And we'll do one more. So this is literally like a 10-minute card. It's really quick once everything's dry. So I don't know which one you like better, with the ink coming down or the ink going up. I think they're both cute. We should have a vote on that, which one you prefer. But that's my card for tonight using the ink refill spritzing technique on watercolor paper. Nice and easy, and I hope you guys try it, and I hope you load your cards in the comments section so we can see what you did. Thanks for stopping in, and tomorrow night I have my Wednesday class too, so make sure you stop in at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. See you tomorrow.